This is a quick and dirty guide on how to create really quick screen capturing webinars or online lectures, whatever you want to call them. There's really fancy ways to do this. This is not so fancy, but I find it works really well. It's headache free. Anybody can learn how to do it real quick, and you can turn out content pretty effectively. First step is you have to get a good free screen recording software. So I use freescreenrecording.com. It's one that was handed down to me from another strength coach. What I like about it is it's one of the easiest you'll find, and it really has pretty good resolution. A lot of the videos I do will include some kind of movement or technique, sprinting or lifting, and it actually turns out pretty decent resolution. Some of the other ones I've used, like Kaltura's and OBS I should say, it's glitchy and jumpy, and it looks like you're looking at animated drawings. So I really like this one. All you have to do is enter your email, click download. You don't get any spam, no malware. And then when you open it up, this is the interface you get. It's really simple. You'll see there's dotted line, which says what amount of screen do you want to capture. If you're doing a PowerPoint, you want to capture the whole screen, of course. If you're just doing video analysis, maybe you just want to capture the actual video picture and don't include your control panel where you're clicking and fast forwarding and all that kind of stuff. But again, if you're doing PowerPoint, you got to basically get the whole screen in. All you have to do then is press record, and away you go. Down here is your microphone. Make sure your microphone's clicked on. There's a little bit of resolution stuff. You just kind of do the standard resolution. There's not a lot of planning you have to do with it. Anyway, so that's the one piece of software, and then the other software I use is this Canovia. If you haven't heard of it, it's basically a spin-off cheap, free Dartfish product. Really easy to use again, download for free, no spam. And it allows you to do really detailed frame-by-frame analysis of movement. You can draw angles, and you can see down here below, you can do tracking paths of movement, and here's your joint angles and that kind of thing. So it's quite powerful what it can do compared to Dartfish, and it's free and super easy to use. So once you have those two softwares, you're pretty much ready to go. So what you're going to do is just open up your PowerPoint, go free screen, I guess, right? So there's your free screen. Now here's one important thing to remember. If you press escape to get out of your full screen, which is a common fast key for getting out of a full screen PowerPoint, you will stop the recording. It's just a weird thing. Cam 8 chose the escape button as a stopping key as well. So I don't know how many times I've been into an hour into a lecture and I've reduced my screen so I could show another video or something, and I've stopped the lecture right there, which is super dumb. But it'll be frustrating, and you'll do that a couple times and hopefully you'll remember. So in order to get out, down at the bottom you'll see a control panel. You'll see 3-dot menu. You click that 3-dot and show. You'll see me do that in a minute. Anyway, so you can go through your traditional PowerPoint. Of course, in your PowerPoint you can embed videos as well. Things like that. And then let's say you want to get to a point where you want to show some videos. So let's end show. Good. And now let's go to YouTube. So YouTube. Now, if you go YouTube, decide whether or not you want sound. A lot of times the sound is overwhelming. You want to speak over the YouTube video. So I just turn off the sound. That way they aren't hearing that background. Anyway, you can go through your PowerPoint. You can, of course, slow your PowerPoint down, or sorry, your YouTube. You can slow it down. Want to do it super slow. Can't do much more interaction with YouTube, of course. All right, and then let's say you want to now break down technique in more detail. So I'm going to pull up my Canovia. Here's my Canovia. All you're going to do is open, pick your video you want to watch, bring it up. You can resize it, fill the screen. Here's a control panel down here. I'm just going to press play. You can see there's the technique right there. Now, this allows you to do nice frame by frame. And then you can do some drawings. Here's your drawing toolboard down here. One thing I don't like is when you click that, it gives that little extra panel, so you can reduce that panel, but you can draw lines. You can put in join angles as well. Things like that. You can put a marker on the end of the bar and have it track the bar. Those things will dissipate. You can quickly delete them if you want. Just right click, delete. Go frame by frame. You can click on a line to show bar height. Anyway, there's all kinds of little tools. Go through the tutorial. You can quickly figure that out. Great. And then you can also pull up Word documents, Excel documents, whatever. Go back to your PowerPoint, expand. Unfortunately, they see all the clicks you're doing, but whatever. Again, this is cheap and easy, and it gives that real live feel to it. So that's the basic process of it. Now, once you close it, so you'll see there's a pause button you can hit or a done button. Pause obviously is a pause. Done means that it's going to finish it. You can choose to upload it to YouTube right away. That's one of the choices, or upload it to your memory, whether it's on your PC or hard drive, external hard drive, whatever. And so you just pick file name and away you go. Boom, that's done. And so then you can, if this is for a presentation that you want shared, obviously YouTube's the easiest way to share it. The file size you're looking at per minute, geez, I'm not sure how many megabytes per minute, but yeah, it's probably in the range of 10 to 20 megabytes a minute, I would think, for these kinds of files. So just be aware of that. You're not going to be emailing around. You may have to use a software like WeTransfer.com is a free software where you can, without a membership, transfer up to 2 gigabytes of video or whatever information for free. It's really easy to use. Or, of course, you can use things like Dropbox, that sort of thing. Anyway, hopefully that's been useful. We'll chat again soon.